Who the fuck is DDG? 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 This thing started, baby.
He'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly to the tight end. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, then flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. I want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
Maybe some room here. Nice pickup on the...
That's how we run that damn ball, boy. That's how we run that ball, boy. That's how we run that ball, boy.
Early in games because you want to demoralize the opponent. So that's great news there. Opening drive, first 3rd down, and you pick up the first down by a lot of yards.
Offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down.
Who the fuck is DDG? 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 Oh.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Trying to make magic with his
Whoa,
feet.
get off me, nigga.
Quarterback gets the first down.
Get off me, nigga. What you thought this was, nigga? Huh? You thought you was gonna tackle me? Hell nah. No. I ain't gonna go down like that. No.
Give to the back.
We going to the natty this year, for sure. We going to the natty this year. We going to the natty this year, boy. No.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
What was that, nigga? All you had to do was to the right, to the right, fella. To the right, fella.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2.
Just 2 yards, man. We got this. We got this.
Quarterback keep.
Oh, man.
Down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
Oh, yeah, I needed him out of the way.
With the football that time.
Oh, no.
The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Come on, bro. They defense ain't that far, dog. They defense ain't that far. We had to settle for 3. Hell no.
He might want another play.
Hell no, nigga. We ain't going out like that.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
I guess I need to shut up.
Breaking down. On the run, fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. Firing deep. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
That's some bogus. That's some bogus, man. That's bogus. That's some bogus ass niggas, man.
They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Their field, this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it.
Here's a little room there. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. From the shotgun, the inside give. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Tradition a huge part in college football, and this rivalry has its place among the very best. First play of the period will be a second down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. On target to the left. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They want to throw it. Buys a little extra time. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That's what we do. That's my dog. That's my dog.
Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Looking for a man, it's Wolf. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole
Oh, we got an interception?
ball.
That's what
This
I'm talking
offense
about,
has
man. We going to the
really
natty.
good field position.
We going to the natty. Natty.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the end zone.
I told you, boy. To the natty, boy. Look at that diet, boy.
And the offense takes over to
We can really just run the ball all game, man. All game. We can run the ball all game. I don't care about them 39 yards, man.
On the ground with the counter. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. David, as a Georgia legend, when I say Florida, what comes to mind?
Ugh. I mean, that's the easiest question you've asked me yet. I mean, there's nothing that I ever liked or enjoyed about the Florida Gators, just playing in that rivalry. You know, it's not a neutral site, by the way. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, that's not neutral. It's way closer to Florida. It's way closer to Florida fans. But this rivalry, I'm telling you, every single year, that was the #1 team you wanted to beat.
Just a short pass to the tight end. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
And he could not get loose on the run. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Suggs. They stop him almost. Wants to adjust the pattern. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man down the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There's a crease. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. This time he wants to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Fires left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap from the gun on third down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that second in there.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's Bobo. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quickly complete. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Looking long. Got it down the field. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running behind that left side. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Bringing the heat. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long.
We're gonna take it to the 4th quarter, man.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
It's a street claim, and I'm out here trying to make that front 10.
Then to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the pummeling has started. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Handoff from the gun. Maybe a crease.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
No.
Good gain on the return, and this defense has.
That's so crazy.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Might as well stick with him. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's not going to make it this time either. Another stop, and it's 3rd and goal. 6th play of the drive coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound.
Come on, what is he doing, man?
And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Another chapter of this rivalry in the books, and this one goes to the Dogs, who hunkered down and took out the Gators. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Powell.
Oh, these boys garbage. These boys hot garbage, man.
Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors.
Oh, that's on me. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. We not starting the game off like that. Hell no. Hell no. Not like that.
Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. They go right back to him. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked. Maybe even double team high low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Keep it on the ground. And he's dragged down.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing
We need chicken tonight, dog.
Let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On
Game caught.
Try to convert through the air. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Don't worry, you about to shut the crowd up. You about to shut these niggas up. Don't worry about all this.
Wants to throw on first down.
Don't worry about all that. You about to shut them up.
Down. Across the 50-yard line on the huge
Shut your ass
out of
up.
bounds at the 45. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Fisher. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting
Man, jump over that nigga, man.
That's why he's in the discussion.
That was a first down, man.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pressure coming. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quickly.
Oh, yeah, run that lane, nigga. Oh.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw again. He's got him. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Dogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Rides the option, he keeps it. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He stopped just short of the goal line.
Weak ass man, man.
1st and goal from the 1.
Get in the end zone,
And
nigga.
the Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. With the run on 1st and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. Turns it on in midfield. Snags it, and he's open. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
This offense is...
And the Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll pull it down and run. Looking for room at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Oh, they're after him. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. Makes a grab. And he's into the end zone.
I'm talking about, boy.
Georgia.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
I
don't know how these niggas even tied with us.
They opened this third
Or else must be cheating or something.
Built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and they
could be an alley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Georgia going back to work with another first down. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Dogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Running inside, it's McCray. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. This time he wants to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lost one deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Across the 25. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down. And
Oh, we went for it. Like some real niggas, man.
looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Right back to the well. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a deep grab. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. From the gun, the ground game. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll run it again. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able.
We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind
Boy, I just got tore up on the field, boy. Not going to your crib, partner. Hell no. What that bracket looking like? Easy, Nettie. Easy. Easy. Easy, Nettie. Oh, Jesus. I don't feel like playing LSU though, man. I don't want to play them boys. So guess what? I'm about to give myself a freebie. Nah, you know what? We're gonna play these boys.
Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. So Georgia's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to...
And the ball's on the ground. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
From the gun. Under fire. Keeps it himself and gets the first. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you start to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
From the gun on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And I love night games because you have all...
Quarterback making checks. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Hold on, man. Let me log in this real quick.
Drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. The play action fake. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing... A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 2.
God, dog, can y'all niggas block?
On that one as he got drilled trying to deliver.
God damn.
They face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Tight end now in motion. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. The officials off.
Timeout, man. We need to get our damn mind up. Timeout.
The Bulldogs using their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. Turning it on. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Off the play fake on first down. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Rooks. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Starts to scramble to the left. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play.
Come on, man. We got to get past the 50 at least. Ah, dog.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night.
And he makes another moment.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on first down. Got a man. It's Rooks. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's got it way down the field. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Lets it fly. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big...
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line, making side adjustments here. They'll start this drive going to the air and wings it incomplete.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. trying to pull his way in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown! He wants to start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Fires to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run the counter, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Runs through man. He might have some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Dogs!
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy.
Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance. You know,
there he goes. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. At midfield, he's got room. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give.
the big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Back has it. Firing to the right, complete. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They're working that left side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And the Dogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Steps away to find some room. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Georgia going up tempo.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
They want that clock to run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Off play action. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
How fast did this game just change?
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got the back over the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds on a nice... You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us as the season marks.